Hi, I'm Jay Larson.
And I'm Mick Larson.
We're two brothers who are enthusiastic about travel, education, science, and technology. We're especially excited about the new online learning tools that have come out in the past couple years. For instance, did you know that you can take courses from top professors in subjects like computer programming for free? We believe these tools have the ability to give people without the cash flow for a formal education the skills needed to solve local problems in ways that you and I would never think of, and take part in solving global issues.
We've been spreading the word about free learning and free software here in Nairobi, Kenya, and have found some interesting ways of making these tools accessible to people on the other side of the digital divide, working initially with teenagers. Our solution might seem a bit unconventional. For example, taking tools and content offline instead of online, a focus on group learning and student leadership to make up for the lack of teachers, and taking advantage of household DVD players because they're much more common than home computers.
To you and I, watching video on the internet seems essentially free. But out here, it costs a lot less to buy this DVD than to download the data that's on it. A big part of the digital divide here comes from the fact that the internet is too expensive for the average Kenyan to afford. At Tunapanda, we're all about creatively and rapidly building bridges across digital divides. Let's introduce you to one of our partners so you understand more about what we're talking about.
Meet Morris.
And what inspired me to get this school up and running is a huge percentage of young, gifted Kenyan teens just have nothing to do. They're left out of school and they're kind of abandoned. I struck up a partnership with Jay and Mick Larson of Tunapanda organization. They started kind of drawing down the huge amount of knowledge that's on the web, and they download it on a hard disk and bring it to my school. It's very helpful because I can't even afford the internet connection to download one lesson, leave alone a whole bunch of courses. It's just revolutionizing the way the kids are thinking about education and how they can become meaningful, make an economical impact in their society just through these courses. We've been given an array of choices to help these kids understand, hey, I can choose what I want to become.
Mick and I have spent the past 4 months
And most of our savings.
building a model that works. This is our prototype, an education on a hard drive. We've loaded this guy up with a ton of stuff, from full courses to free software,
Including tutorials that we either created or found online.
to the entire high school curriculum, to every single Wikipedia article in both English and Swahili, and much more. The great thing about this hard drive is that we can take it to any school or community and legally give it to them for free. With a little bit of training, they can use everything on here and help spread it further.
Through our work with partner programs, and by talking to anyone and everyone about our idea, we've had the opportunity to meet and work with some inspiring people. We look forward to reaching even more students in rural areas, urban slums, and everywhere else. So why are we telling you all this? Because we've been lucky to live all over the world, on 4 continents so far, working, teaching, and learning. We've had some unbelievable experiences, but each of those adventures pales in comparison to what we're working on here. We want you to join us and launch us.
We'd love to study pedagogy, computer programming, learning styles, and everything else needed to make the best systems and products. But unfortunately, we don't have the time
Or the brain power.
to learn everything. And we as a planet can't afford to keep these kids waiting.
So on our website, we've set up a forum area for people to share ideas and help advise us on how to move forward. So come hang out. We can't bridge all of the digital divides by ourselves.
We're in the process of setting up our nonprofit organization. And if you think what we're doing is worth backing, we'll run with it full time. That's what we'd love to do.
Okay, so where's the money going? At least half of all donations will go directly to programs we partner with, where we'll provide housing, scholarships, and upgrade or install computer systems. The rest will go to advanced training, project development, and regional expansion from our central hub in Nairobi. There's also a ton of cool ideas to experiment with later on. Also, given the name Tunapanda, a large portion of donations will go to our lab to genetically engineer the world's first aquatic fish bear.
Good one, Mick. Actually, Tunapanda is a Swahili word that means we are climbing, we are planting, we are growing. It's also an invitation like let's plant or let's climb.
This word represents the core of our mission. We want to plant seeds of knowledge and see what grows, and we're inviting everybody, the community, the students, and you guys at home, to come with us and help direct our next steps.
So, let's get started. Tunapanda.
Tunapanda.
Tunapanda!